Good morning, good morning. You can't hear me because I wasn't talking to you. Okay, chat. Just before we get started, we took these amazing bars yesterday in New York session on the Zoom calls. So, let's have a look here at gold. We created new highs yesterday, closed bullish on the daily, and today's current candle has come down, formed a bottom wick, retesting these highs from Wednesday. So the one thing is, we had this high here at 1928, and we've broken back below that level. We can maybe view that as a fake out, but 1928 is still a problem, and we need to see price break above that level for us to actually get those bars back up to fill the rest of this range right here. So you see, since we've broken back below 1928, maybe there's not enough volume for us to continue pushing up. So we'll see how price reacts here. We could see us even begin to push down from this level if we reject. But I'm not really interested in sales based off the daily candle, and especially now that this hourly closed so bullish like that. Your 4-hour closed bearish with a wick rejection to these previous highs. So I would consider that quite a weak bearish candle, and we're going to take the daily and hourly candles into account here. Still looking for bars. So what I'll have marked up here is bars above 1928. You see this 30-minute candle, if it closes like this, what we can do is on the next 30-minute, take bars on the break of those high stops below this candle, looking to move back up to the Asian highs here. Looking to the left, 1940 is our next level of interest there. So if we can break above these Asian highs at 1934, I'll be looking to continue up to 1940. So GJ, Yesterday I made that joke about some sniper entries here off of this level. You know, that was not my trade to take, but the analysis was planned that we were looking for a support to form in this area for buys. I would have preferred to have seen a more like a double bottom kind of printing here in this area, rather than just getting in on that bounce. You know, very aggressive entries down there, so obviously didn't capitalize on those buys, but we can see now the bullish momentum back into the picture. Yesterday's daily candle, I discussed that, you know, I could see this daily candle flipping bullish, and we did. We grabbed liquidity on yesterday's candle and we flipped back bullish. Now you can see today we are moving up here, starting to fill this wick from Wednesday. Now I don't know if we'll have enough volume today on a Friday to fill this entire wick, but I'd still be looking for buys here. And what I would be looking for is potentially a retracement to retest this previous area at 159.100. Or if we're looking here to the left, got a bit of a tricky area around 160. So if we can get a clean break above 160 on the 30-minute and hourly, we've got clean traffic above there. So just keeping in mind that overall direction that the Bank of Japan gave us on Wednesday, you know, it was quite deceiving to see that entire move get corrected, and you know, people may have started to see that as a reversal now that that move was corrected from Wednesday, but we need to understand the overall sentiment that that is bringing, and that is keeping GJ more bullish. We can see here on the daily does look, obviously this is a consolidation on the daily, but you can see we've rejected or formed a nice support here in this key demand area at 155, 156, 155. So just sticking to the bars, no ideas for sells here just yet, unless potentially we break below 157, 750, but even then you got this area that the whole week I haven't really been wanting to trade in. No fundamental reasons to sell just yet. I know that this range is quite big, and if we get that pullback, that's like 75 pips down, but I would rather wait for price to set up for those buys, for those higher probability trades. And then obviously breaks above these highs from Wednesday, looking to continue moving up to 162. If we do get deeper pullbacks, like I say, I'm not really looking to adapt to sells, but we could even see price pull back into this level and actually still get that double bottom. Sorry chat, I've just been sending the breakdowns to the memberships here. So, you know, if you can't join the stream, at least you've got those trade ideas if you're part of the membership. And then when we actually take the trade, you'd get the signals. Hey chat, listen to chat. Get the likes up there. It's been a very good week. Solid week on the streams. As well as the Zoom calls. If you guys have hopped in the Zoom calls, we've had some solid trades there as well. My buy triggered at 159 GJ around 7 AM, waiting to add maybe around 160. 7 AM. So on that previous hourly. Yeah, I mean, if you are wanting to add, that is a smart thing to look at, is rather just wait for a break above 160. But at the same time, you've moved up into an area here, problematic area. And this is the one thing, taking trades in the middle of a range, you need to just be careful of. If you've got, 20, 30, 40 pips there, nice, but you should be securing as you move up into these areas. So as you can see now, we are rejecting. Malasela, good management there, at least you're risk free. That was a solid trade. Oil, don't trade oil. We're looking at gold and GJ here only. News. Yeah, we got GBP retail sales today. I think for GJ it will be best to wait for that news to come out and then be waiting for London Open. So for GJ, especially if this news is coming out good, then we are sorted for buys. If this news comes out bad, we could potentially see further pullbacks. We could get those pullbacks then into 159, or even start chugging away back down to 157, 750 to get those double bottoms there. But like I said, not interested in those sells. I'd rather wait for that news to come out. If it comes out bad, wait for it to then set up for those better buys. Understanding the overall higher time frame sentiment here. Especially considering it's a Friday, why are you going to trade against the overall market direction? Yesterday, just a bit of a breakdown from yesterday's trade. We basically had this area marked up. So this was on the Zoom call. We had this range marked up here. We were looking for potential buys above here, and we had some news come out for the dollar. Unemployment claims and fully fed manufacturing index. That actually came out positive. So we waited for that news, we waited for NYSE open, and that news gave us a little bit of a liquidity grab here, and then we started to move up with New York volume, and then we caught this move up on NYSE Open for about 45 pips. Very nice clean trade yesterday in New York Zoom call. What's up?
Concern eh?
Fuck, I just kept quiet in Tom. You?
What you talking cuck there?
No, I can't say this on stream at all.
Okay, now then don't.
Yeah. Fun, how are you when it comes to like war stuff? Can you handle it? Like seeing those things?
What's that?
Like gore stuff, like
Oh no, I don't like it.
yeah. So you know how difficult to make my laugh gonna
What?
because I have to listen to you and Jared at the same time because you're on YouTube and Jared's in Discord.
Oh my word.
So me and Jared we just went muted and then we were just there in the chat chilling. Until Jared wanted to throw hands with Chad. See you later, alligator strategy.
Thank you, Tariq. We'll keep this pattern in mind.
I love how the mouth comes back in. The chart's going backwards again. Oh.
We'll have to also compare it to the dinosaur strategy. We've had a lot of success with the dinosaur strategy, so
Very strong strategies. So this is a very difficult choice to just base it off one. I think one can be New
I'll
York,
have to
one can be
backtest it.
London. Someone goes into your back testing, just fucking crocodiles and dinosaurs.
I probably think my
my
son got onto my trading view.
Meanwhile, best strategy there is. Yo,
Okay.
Connor, bro, I'm not gonna cap. You'd laugh that driver I hit with it.
Even though it's heavier, you say it's better since
Because
you have
it's heavier.
a bit more power.
You have more control because it's heavier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not, like I said, I know with darts, like heavier darts, I feel that I have more control. Light darts, dude, I can't throw light darts. So I kind of understand what you're saying.
Yo, Connor, where did the monster money trading come from? No.
Did someone ask that? So
You're on live chat, eh?
oh no, I'm on top chat. Okay, so I'll tell you where it came from. I saw Uncle Ted's profits the one day, and I literally I thought to myself, this guy's a fucking monster. This money he's making is like monstrous. It's ridiculous. It's just mind blowing. And then I said to myself, one day I want to make that kind of money. Like I want to look at my profits one day and reflect and say like now I'm making that monstrous money. So that's just kind of where it originated. The idea is to obviously make those monstrous profits, and monster money trading, it obviously just has a nice ring to it.
But that driver that I said is nice, Connor, it's more than the one you bought.
What is it, a TaylorMade?
No, that's a Callaway.
Uh,
Really nice, dude.
Monster energy drink? Nah. I used to drink those on
I
stream.
don't drink those things.
I've stopped drinking those.
Yes, because I'm not allowed to, that's all. Monster equals crocodile and dinosaur strategy. Exactly, bro.
Brad, you onto me, bro.
I have to be serious though, Connor. I am quite disappointed, bro.
Why not?
We only have 16 likes and 79 people in here. Our chat's slacking today. I think maybe because it's Friday they're tired. I don't
Yeah, I don't know. Chat talks a lot, you know. They act
maybe
all buddy
people are
buddy,
just
but they
tired.
don't even click the like button. We just
I know,
give you
man.
guys free money on a daily basis.
After a week like
Get no
this,
likes.
yes. Yeah. Yeah.
It's chill, chat. It's chilled. See how it is.
Connor, let's just go to the driving range, bro. In the stream, let's go. Imagine we were really worse to laugh at, bro.
Chat, if there are not 30 likes
I was waiting for.
at the end of no, let's actually say 40 likes at the end of the 15-minute close. You got 10 minutes. I'm going to the driving range. I swear to God.
Let me start getting done in that case. No, Did I tell you I took a video of Dylan eating at Parkland Park with my drone? I took some footage of him.
Oh yeah? That must be sick.
It looks cool, but the thing is, my flying isn't steady yet. Like it was a bit like shaky. So I did get him in, but I started going too early. Like I misjudged his swing, type of thing. So
yeah. You know that Carl, the guy with the long hair who does the crazy long drive.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it was him. He had this footage with a drone where he hit like a stinger and it just came past the drone and he hit like.
I saw that you sent it to me. You just yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's insane. To be honest, I don't think that's a drone, but I just think that's a camera that's down, and he's just hitting past it. Like he put his camera there and he's past it. But obviously, that's always so like accurate as fuck. So.
But imagine he hit that thing.
Yo.
And that drone must be like $2,000. I'm sure it must be proper. Actually, I have no idea how much drones go for, to be honest.
Those things I got is a cheap, so it's like $2,000. But like,
Tarek says Jared should pursue interviewing. I think so. And Renstar yesterday, that guy sounded like I forgot to mention it, but it sounded like he does audiobooks for a living. Like his voice is also just made for that radio voice, you know. But he had some very nice insightful stuff to say.
that's the Aussie accent, bro.
Yeah. Tarek, you from Australia as well, right? Yeah. Only good thing about being Aussie. Talking about Aussies and golf. You know what I love to watch is the kangaroos on the golf course. Have you seen those videos?
Have you seen the one guy's fighting it and he moves onto he falls down.
He was boxing that thing.
His friends are just watching, bro. My friend, I promise you, a kangaroo can hurt you badly, like real fucking bad. So I'm not even gonna play with it. I think it's gonna get a driver to its head. Let me tell you.
Yeah, straight. Nah, I'll take a pitching wedge, bud.
No, I wouldn't take my driver. You mad, bro? It's gonna break the head. I'll pitch. I'll take a 3 or 4.
Take a putter, dude.
Yes, that's humping each other as no, Bradley. That we're not doing that. No. Kangaroo show. We're talking about golf.
Friday, that was out of line. Where did that come from, dude?
Bradley just watching different kangaroo shows, bro. That's all.
Some Animal Planet shit.
You keen for driving range?
Yeah.
We know, Bradley, bro. We're just taking the piss, dude. Don't worry. No gym on Friday. Are you mad? Of course there's gym on Friday, my friend.
Gym every day. No
Oh,
days
no, I
off.
didn't tell you. I went to physio yesterday, bro, and I had dry needling done on my back.
Oh
Have you ever
yeah?
done dry needling? Have you ever had that done on your back?
Yeah, I had it done in my shoulder, like at the back of my shoulder here.
Oh,
Dude, it
that's
like spazzed out.
other than that feeling, eh?
Yo,
Wow.
it feels weird.
Yeah. You know how tender my back was like an hour after that. I thought I'm going to gym after physio, so mood, but I went straight home.
Did you feel funny after the dry needling at all?
Being funny.
Like, I felt very chilled, but the the
I felt
Karo, the Karo said like you can feel nauseous and stuff after. He said some
oh
people get
nah, I had
nauseous,
nothing
dude.
like that, bro.
No, I also
I had
never.
nothing like that. Oh no. It was just like I can like it feels like where the needle went in, like maybe a tennis ball size around that. It's like pretty like bruised, if you want to put it. That's how it feels. But I don't think it's bruised, but that's how it feels. Yeah, I had quite a few in my back though. Few places. It wasn't just like one area. It's from the top to the bottom. In my ass as well. I don't know if you've had that.
No.
My low, you know, apparently like there's a lot of things that sit there, your back.
Yeah, like
You can feel where you like when the Johnny thing's happening. You can feel where you're the most tense, dude. Like you can feel how like difference is when it starts loosening up. Actually, like how insane it is.
mm, I know there's like stabilizing muscles there, so like at the top of your your glutes.
Yeah,
Yeah. So because I broke my leg, like my one side gets a lot more tight than the other.
yeah. My left
It's
side is more
calm.
tight. I could feel it with like the stretches I've got to do now. Shit.
Yeah.
I can feel the tightness in my left hip or you know like hip groin type of thing, glute type of thing, like it's that whole area.
Bro, why is everyone knocking me for using steroids? Steroids are
Oh, I
good
don't
for you,
know.
chat.
Listen, steroids are like the best thing Earth has ever given us, bro.
It increases your mental
Natural.
capacity to take better trades.
Yep. Keeps you focused, keeps you calm.
I'm just raving, chat. No, I'm not. I have been training for some time. I've actually been training for 7 years, that's actually quite a while. If you think about it, I should be bigger. I'm a
You
fucking,
shouldn't be, but
I'm a
you
skinny
you do
bitch.
hop off the wagon every now and then. So it's fair to say that yes, 7 years,
Yeah,
but it shouldn't be the size of a 7 year. But you can't put it that.
you should take it
Oh
as a
no,
compliment.
the Stonga Ali that he's speaking about, I'm actually buying the tablets. I just ordered them for me.
What, bro? Why didn't you tell me about this stuff? I've never heard of it.
Ever, really? It's
No.
like if you take 400 milligram a week, it will increase your testosterone boost by like 100 to 200 points depending on your body. So 100 milligrams a week, and yeah,
Yeah,
100 points
I'm
in
gonna go
the
get something. I was using. I'll actually show you what I was using.
He just uses whey protein, bro. For dough, yeah.
So this is what I was just using. You know, basic stuff. Some D-bol. I'm raving. Test GH USN
Got a bucket of whey protein.
and a bucket of whey protein.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is that tribulus shit, and then like zinc and magnesium and
I don't know what
quite
that's.
interesting. I don't know if I believe in it, but
Nah, you
anyway,
must get the stronger Ali stuff, bro. Like I was doing research on it, and it's like a natural type of test boost type of thing. And
sheesh.
like, there's a lot of people that have had good results on it. And I mean, I don't know what my points are. Like, do you know what your test points are? If
No.
you have like,
Mm-mm.
so your body has more or less. I think 500 for a male is a good. Is good. Not sure. I think around 400, 500. I might be mistaken. is good points for test in your body, and like 200, 300 is low.
Yeah.
So if you take 400 milligram a week of this shit, it increases it about 1 to 200 points. So that's like a half of what you already are. It's
Tarek
getting increased.
Tarek said he went for a test and he says his testosterone levels and his free test doubled after 2 months.
But I'm talking about average people, eh?
That's
That's what I'm saying, your
mad.
body. So
I'm not
imagine
average
yours
though,
doesn't.
eh? Just think about
Not
this.
average.
Like the normal man testosterone, like your regular guy is probably not going to the gym. And if he is, he's not going to the gym 5 days a week. He's probably eating like shit most of the time. He's stressed from work and money problems. I'm at gym every day of the week. I eat well. I'm not nearly as stressed as most people. So I probably have decent test levels. But a little bit more test will never hurt.
Never heard nobody. Sun is good too.
Yeah?
Bradley, sun is good too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Nick,
it
I
is
know what you're
really.
thinking, bro.
There's a
Hero.
joke between me and Connor, so
Fuck.
fuck, it was funny. Connor has more estrogen than test. I can see it.
Zach.
That's always throwing shots at you, bro. Catherine says eggs. Egg whites and chicken breast, boys. Egg whites and chicken breast.
Our test levels in males have dropped 1% each year since 1966. We gotta optimize our levels. Yeah, exactly.
Is
That's
Jared quoting something from Liver King, the non-ancestral tenants? Is that
just
what he's saying?
just the society we live in is
Oh wait,
designed to
Connor,
make you
we're
weak.
ending stream, bro. We said 40 likes, also ending stream at quarter two. Let's leave.
What's it
Open
on?
range time. 32.
Hey,
Cheers, chat. It's on 32.
32.
40. No, we're bouncing. Let's leave.
Jeez, chat. More than half of you have not even liked the stream.
Saunas are good for test red light too.
Oh yeah, I also
What?
take zinc and vitamin D.
What's red light, dude?
I'm not sure.
Liver King on the juice, gents. Yeah, lol.
Bro, Liver King.
Dude, it's impossible. That thing must be on juice for his like permanently, bro. Low
Have you
dosage.
heard about his
Oh,
cycle?
nah, I didn't hear what his cycle was. I just knew he was on juice.
Bro, his cycle was released. He was spending about $10,000 a month on juice
Jesus.
and claiming to be natural. I don't even know where the man got the money for that.
Here's a popular question on the internet. Does man testosterone level go down after masturbation or sex? I think in the moment, I don't know, in the moment if your guy has to come, he probably loses some test, but I think next day it will probably be like again, like your body would reproduce it again to make up for it.
Yeah, I know about the whole no-fap story or semen retention, but I think it's more like just from
It's like
personal experience. I think yeah, you get like a dip in test maybe temporarily, but next day it's like back
I mean, it
ready to
makes
go.
sense because that's what they say. If you're training for a fight, you mustn't have sex and stuff. It's because
Yeah.
you don't train as hard because your test levels go down. Like your body loses
Mm.
energy basically. Most of our energy comes from the test levels. So personal experience.
He eats Liver King eats testicles.
Eat test skills and
That's
it's
one
just
way
it.
to boost your test.
Rick, show us the results, bro. Just do it for 3 months and show us your gains. That's all, bro. Share it there in the community Discord. They'll be waiting. That's a sus, bro. Imagine eating that cup to get big.
But yeah, I mean, what Tarek said just now, our test levels in males have dropped over the years. That's just the food we eating and the way society has basically wired us now to become consumers. So you're eating this junk food, lower quality food, processed food, and you become weak and lazy. So, you know, you got to take these measures if you want to be a man to boost your test.
It's really sad.
Like I said, you know, for me, I believe that I probably have much higher levels than the average guy, because like I say, I've got less stress, I'm at the gym all the time, I'm eating healthy, organic, natural food, and you know,
You must remember, if you're doing what we're doing right now, but you're a couch potato, your test is like probably low. But if you, that's why they say get active, but do things that are active as well. Especially because we only sit and look at a screen. You're not running around doing shit while looking at the charts. So have to be active, else you're gonna be your own couch potato that's just gonna be, yeah. I want to say it, but a weak bitch.
say it, bro. That's exactly it. Um, Chad, what's wrong with zinc, bro? Zinc is good for you.
No.
I actually have my zinc right here. Shit, you not.
I don't agree with. Can't undo a 3 month camp with busting a couple of nuts. It's not that you undo your 3 month camp, but I can promise you those days you did train while you had it, you're not going to be training as hard as you could have, and that can maybe cause you to slack.
What?
In 3 months, if you have 10 days of those fun things you want to do, those 10 days are going to catch up, and you find someone that's been training for the full 3 months committed. So,
Yeah, that's true. I think it's more.
it's about the discipline behind it, bro. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
go have your fun, but I mean, if you're going to see your ass and ask questions, why, look back and reflect on why, because it's going to be there.
bro. To be honest, on the diet plan that I have, it literally says I must take zinc and vitamin D.
The fuck is zinc, dude?
I don't know, bro. Fuck. There we go. It's good for your immune system.
There's something else I want to start taking too. I think it was called Des 500. How I wish, bro. How I really fucking truly wish, dude.
Have you heard of Tren?
Train. I
Tren.
heard about that.
You must train hard at the gym
Yeah.
and
Fucking
eat clean.
used to always train hard at gym, but now if I train hard at gym, I pick up some problems with my health.
Tear your
So
bicep.
no, my fucking strokes. So,
Yes, sis, Nico. Did you take Tren, dude?
no, I train at gym, and you?
Please hop on Zoom, bro. Chat has to see.
No, not a
Show
fuck
your
will I get
face,
on
bro.
that. Never am I doing that stupid shit now. They have my Instagram, they can. Huh? I didn't. Almost fucked up now. I'm gonna mute it.
Okay, so far very low volume as we've sat here. You can see we tapped back into that 1928 level. This 30-minute looks like it will close bearish. So as discussed, this is why we wanted a break above 1928, because we could see rejections off of this level. I'm not interested in sales, even if that does play out. Even if we do break below 1923, I'm not interested in those sales. It's a Friday, we've had a good week. I'm not going to take anything, you know, against the trend, against the overall sentiment. If we do see us pulling back, we'll most likely see us setting up for next week, or we could just enter a bit more of a higher time frame range here as we lead up to FOMC on the 1st of Feb. So if we're breaking back below 1923 today, you know, we could see something like this until FOMC, and lower volume until we get those fundamental drivers back into the picture. GJ, we're going to keep an eye here on GJ at 9 o'clock with the news. I would like to just wait for London Open though at 10 to be taking anything on GJ. But that news is going to give us some confirmation. So if it comes out positive for the pound, going to be very nice to be looking for buys above 160. Negative news, like I say, we could just get further pullbacks, setting up for better buys, and maybe no trades in this session. Chad, why do you hate me, bro? What did I do to you? Let's settle the beef and play a chess match. Yeah, Jared, we can play. I thought you were my bro. I do respect you. Even though you trade SMC. Little bitch. Oh, Tarek, thank you, bro. Legend. I'm gonna buy myself some of that, I forgot the name, but I took a picture of it. Turkey tail or whatever the hell it is. Get my test up with that
Tonga
$5.
Ali.
Thank you, bro.
Tonga Ali, not
Tonga
Turkey,
Ali.
you monkey.
Exactly, you're gonna make that money back anyway. But there is something called turkey tail. It's a mushroom. Tongatali, okay. Tongatali. What about the Zoom chats?
I sent you an invite here.
Okay, cool. I see it. Are they going to be throughout the year or at some point for So the memberships will be launched 1st of Feb, and then the Zoom chats will then be for members only. So if you do want access to that, keep an eye out for the launch on the 1st of Feb. Obviously we'll keep you guys in the loop, and I'll be doing some promo stuff over the next couple weeks.
Oh, you could have charred that piece with your horsey there.
Which one?
The what is it? A B C D E F4. You could have eaten with E5.
What was on F4? No, Jared.
Oh fuck no! I'm sorry. B4. You could have charred with D5 instead of
Shit,
moving
I
your
could have.
bishop and cat.
Yeah.
Ah.
See, that's like trading without fundamentals. You don't get that full picture. So I wasn't looking at the full picture there. So news has come out for the pound here. Let's see how the numbers came out. Right now we're pushing down. Okay. Bad numbers. So not looking really good here for us today. GJ, most probably no trades for the day. Gold, hourly, closed bearish here off of 1928. Not looking too amazing. Fuck you, Jared. I literally saw that as you were moving your piece. Yes.
Yeah, I did.
Well done.
I'm getting better.
Well done.
Shut. Wait, thanks.
I was like, this dude blundered a fork or a pin. And then I was like, oh shit, I blundered checkmate. Okay. Well done, Jared.
Wait, thanks.
So-
I appreciate it.
So Con, you see the thing is, bro, I understand off a technical basis that makes sense. That 4 hour was bearish. We also broke below 1928. But the reason this is a little bit risky taking sells here is based off the higher time frames, the overall bullish sentiment here on gold, a weaker dollar. So basically betting against the overall trend is just always obviously not in your best interests. Now, the fact that we've created new highs yesterday, and yes, we've broken below this area here, but I'm also viewing this as a possible fake out. Okay, so that's one thing. Then we've got this area right here that we've retested, looking to continue moving up. So there's that idea. And if you don't want to view this as a fake out and think we've broken back into the range, then the fact that we're breaking back into the range shows lower volume. And during lower volume times, you know, we are going to struggle to get that momentum coming in. And that's just a bit riskier. So breaking back into this range with lower volume, not enough volume to push on higher. Of course, you know, maybe it looks like you're looking to adapt, but just be careful, understanding the overall sentiment here. You can see this current candle, we're pushing up. Maybe we're creating a top wick, maybe we flip bearish and drive down. But, you know, if we continue to push up and break these highs, we're well on our way to 1934. The 4 hour, I know it was bearish, and you may look at this as a wick to fill, but just look at the structure. We are very much bullish here. You had that wick rejection off of this area, now you're selling back into this area after you've already had a reaction. I understand, obviously, if that's what you're looking at, that's your strategy. I'm not saying that it's wrong. I'm just saying what I'm not interested in, what I would be careful of. RR is literally, it's not a thing. It's a figment of your imagination, so just forget that that is even a thing. And just focus on structure. That's what we do here. RR is a made up concept, completely randomized. You may as well go to the casino. We are reacting to levels in price where we may see reactions. We're looking at structure, taking real life markets into account rather than concepts from your Instagram gurus that they use to sell courses. I'm not saying you should not have a good risk to reward, but don't be so focused or fixated on, you know, a specific RR. Imagine I was going for a 1 to 3 year and you know, we worked our way up to these Asian highs. I'm up in 50 pips profit, and then we reject there, and then I give away all my profits because I wanted the 1 to 3. And I'll never be taking a trade that has a negative risk to reward either. And if you look at most of the trades we're taking here on stream, they end up being, you know, like 1 to 2s anyway. 1 to 2, 1 to 3. Most times 1 to 1, but you know, there's those trades where we're even pushing like 1 to 5. So on those sell ideas, you can see now the 5 minutes created support here, pushing back up. At this point, I am waiting for London Open. If we get that hourly closure above 1928,500 in these bars, like I say, GJ probably no trades here. You trading GJ today? So overall, GJ looking for these bars to set up. We had negative news for the pound, so that goes against our buyers today, and with that we could get better setups for, or better price points for buyers here. Could get pullbacks into 159, could even get pullbacks into, you know, 158, 500, even pullbacks all the way into 157, 750. So with the news coming out negative for the pound, we're gonna just have to wait a little bit for those bars to set up, but I'm not gonna be taking sells. John, that's why I did mention I don't use a negative RR. I'm at least doing a 1-to-1. I need help working out something. So if you enter 1930 on gold on a $10,000 account, how would you work out where you produce? Well, you need to work out the size of your stop loss. Yeah. What's up?
I gave him a guide for that. That 10 pips is going to be a 1 lot because you want to risk $100. 20 pips would be a 0.50, and 30 pips would be a 0.33.
Okay, perfect.
And then once your account starts growing in your risk percent, you can obviously up your lot size because your account is growing, and that's how you compound an account.
Do you have other options pairs if both gold and GJ have no volume? No. That just means there's no trades for me then. The issue with jumping to another pair is then I'm not going to have the complete picture. I'm not going to have the fundamental understanding of that pair. You know, I'm not going to understand the price action of that pair in that time. Whereas gold and GJ, since I trade them all the time, I'm accustomed to how they moved. And like I say, with the fundamental side, I know what's going on with them. So there's no point in really jumping to another pair. You know, if I had a look at GU, for instance, I could work with GU since I have an idea of what's going on with the pound and the dollar, or even USD JPY. But now adding another pair, I'm looking at 3 pairs. My focus is now dispersed over a bigger area, and I'll be less focused, and you know, I start to not chase trades but get distracted. I did have a look at adding GU at a point, but it's too much to focus on. If there's nothing setting up, that's perfectly fine. I don't need to be taking a trade today. So GJ getting those deeper pullbacks with the negative news for the pound. 4 hour got no top wick. We could even get that retest of 159, and then if we get that support formed in and around London open with London volume, we could still come up, create that top wick for the 4 hour. Patrick, you can send a chart to the Discord and I can have a look for you. Honestly, I don't see anything for swing trade there. Plain and simple, that's what I'm seeing on GU. Safest bars above these previous rejection areas. $15-minute support formed on gold. Overall, just a minor consolidation here. Lower volume as we lead up into London Open. GU on the 30-minute yesterday. Yeah, that's ugly. Even when you started to move up, just look at those wicks up and down. Not really the greatest volume there. That's pretty ugly, eh? As we're breaking previous hourly highs here, looks like we're gonna see a push from gold. Safest trades would be to see a closure above 1928, so I need to wait here. GJ was trash yesterday. The one issue I have with gold 30-minute closing above here now is we've got 30 minutes to London Open. We could see a nice push before London Open, probably get to break even, but one of the rules for myself is no trades 30 minutes before the open. It's gonna be safest to just wait for the hourly to close, and if we push up before then I miss the move. That's perfectly fine. It's Friday. I don't want to break one of my rules and take a loss and feel stupid over the weekend, you know. I'd rather miss the move and know that I had the discipline to stick to my plan. I'm gonna go make some coffee, guys. I'll be back soon. 30-minute candle looking solid for those setups we wanted here. Hopefully the next 30 minutes just sits here as we wait for London Open. London Open, we get that bottom wick, and then we're gonna have bars. Otherwise, looks like I may miss the move. "30-minute candle closure, very nice and bullish there. Looking to move up and retest those highs from Asian session. Even if I were willing to take this trade now, stops would be pretty big, 40 pips. See, sometimes the setup will be there, everything will be there, but the timing is just off, and you're gonna sit through and watch the move that you had planned play out in front of your eyes, but you can't feel any type of way about it. That's just the game. Like I said, for me, I would rather miss the move than break one of my rules. Because if I had to break one of my rules and get into the trade, and then next week I break that same rule and take a loss, then it's gonna play on my mind. Whereas keeping my discipline now, like I also said, going into the weekend, if this trade were to be a loss, if I executed on it now, breaking one of my rules, not waiting for London Open, I'd feel like an idiot going into the weekend. So just practicing patience and discipline. Plenty of time, plenty of opportunities. We've got next week, we've got the rest of the year. think we often get caught up as day traders, or if you into scalping. You know, I'm more waiting for the 30-minute and hourly closures, so I'm a little bit more patient and selective. I'd say this is day trading. You know, we can get kind of drawn into the charts on any given day, but you got to zoom out, and like I say, you've got plenty of time and plenty of opportunities. You don't need to take a trade today. If you look at the biggest traders, they're not taking trades every day. Sometimes they're not even taking a trade for that week. You know, when market conditions aren't favorable, just wait for things to line up. When things are lining up, execute on that, and you know, you can risk a bit more when things are then lining up. And you've got the confidence in the setup. So don't think in terms of weeks, days, or months. Think in terms of years.
Yeah, that's saying day wage, the weekly wage, the monthly wage, and then the really, really big earners are thinking about this quarter and this fiscal year.
Yeah, the bigger guys are probably not even worried about the end of the month. They look at more like quarterly and yearly. Before I forget, I'm gonna add this to the record here.
Is that, oh, did add the one for the signal, okay.
What is that?
I did add the trades for the signal
Okay,
spreadsheet,
thank you.
eh?
Thanks,
Yeah,
Jared.
cheers. Oh no, but it's honestly, it's looking very good, eh? I think we're about 116 pips up this week, so very happy with that.
Let's check the signal spreadsheet here. What happened to my 100k funded? I lost it. Like last year. Oh, the other day, yeah, yesterday we were talking about doing that. What I'll do is I'll start in Feb. I'll actually start the challenge after FOMC. You know, that's gonna give us some nice volume and direction. 116 pips for the week on the signal group. 260 for the month. Are you kidding me?
Crazy, eh?
Johnny, I'm not too sure, bro. I haven't taken any buys here. I said that I'm waiting for London Open. Chad, it was after a big withdrawal. I was psychologically damaged. So, learning as I go. But that's the thing about funded accounts, and I speak about that a lot, is they play on your psychology. You can't put the blame onto them. I'm not saying it was them. I've learned my lesson from that. But if you need to understand those things, that it is very difficult. They put you into a box. They give you these targets and restrictions to make it more difficult for you psychologically, and trading already is psychological. So yeah, I got a bit greedy after the withdrawal. Obviously, pretty decent withdrawal, and then I went on to lose the account after that.
Con, do you want to speak a little bit about your plan with the funded accounts in Feb? Are you gonna do the evaluation? How are you gonna go about it?
Yeah, I'll do the evaluation. I'll do a 100k evaluation, and then we'll do it on stream basically. So I think I'll keep the funded account on stream. I won't take any trades off stream so that it's all documented for everybody to see. And then we'll do a docu-series on YouTube about it. Do like a weekly review of how it's going. So we'll go from the first trade on the first phase to the first withdrawal. Have you read Trading in the Zone? Bradley, didn't I tell you to read Trading in the Zone? I tell everyone to read Trading in the Zone. It's a brilliant book.
I've actually got the PDF on my laptop, if anybody wants it.
I started the audiobook on YouTube the other day, actually. Again, I think I've started it I've only finished it once, but I started it the other day. Just to refresh myself with some of the ideas.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chad. I appreciate that, bro. That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Sure, usually gives you kake.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't lay into me there.
I'm having a look now, and I've also got the new Trading for a Living by Dr. Alexander Alder. Have you ever read that?
I haven't, no.
Oh yeah, I'll send it through to you.
Could you send me Trading in the Zone as well, please, Jared?
Yeah, I will do.
Short, bro.
I need to look for Trading in the Zone, but I've got trading for the new Trading for a Living on my desktop, so I just need to have a look where Trading in the Zone is, somewhere in the files.
So about Trading in the Zone. Yeah, no, sorry, Jared, carry on.
Sorry. It fits on WhatsApp.
I'm not sure.
Let me check quickly.
Just have a look. So about Trading in the Zone, one of the things that comes to mind is in some of the first chapters, Mark Douglas talks about technical analysis, fundamental analysis, and then the focus is on mental analysis. So actually analyzing your own mental state, and that's what you need to do in order to be successful. So like we were just talking about the funded accounts, after a big withdrawal I got greedy, I went and lost the account. So there was a lack of lack of mental analysis at that point. The fact that I could do everything, go through phase 1 to the first month and get a nice withdrawal, 2 withdrawals from that account actually, and then go on to lose it, there was clearly something lacking. After that big withdrawal, played with my psychology, and I didn't do a thorough mental analysis to say to myself, okay, maybe I need to step away. And that's what Renstar was speaking about yesterday. So he had, he's had a brilliant month so far, and he's got 8 years of experience. And what he said was, he's had a brilliant month, he's doing very well, but he can sense that something is going to break, and he needs to basically step away. And that's so powerful. That's how you save and preserve your capital and keep your profits rather than give them away.
If anybody wants to go watch a full podcast, we've got it up there.
Yeah, full podcast. Go look at yesterday's stream. Patrick, that Trading in the Zone is going to be a brilliant book for you to grasp some of those concepts. But very simple tips for you moving forward, starting off and struggling with those things: risk management, controlling your emotions, and discipline. Is stick to 1 or 2 trades a day. That's going to eliminate a lot of the psychological challenges. That's going to eliminate overtrading and every error that comes along with that, because sticking to that simple rule of 1 or 2 trades a day is a lot easier than most rules we set out for ourselves. I think that shouldn't be too hard to adhere to, because if you can then stick to that, you're going to eliminate a lot of those other problems, like I say. And then also your position sizing. Don't trade with money that you cannot afford to lose. One, do not risk more money than you can afford to lose in any particular trade. So if you've set out a rule for yourself that you won't risk more than 2%, don't go in and risk 5%. Because if you're using that bigger lot, you will feel uncomfortable in that trade. You will make decisions based on emotion. If you're using a lot size you're comfortable with, you know that even if you hit this stop loss with the full position, it's not going to hurt you. You can come back tomorrow and you'll be fine. You're going to be a lot more comfortable in that trade and be able to make a lot better decisions in terms of managing risk and so forth. Binary options trading, no. Yeah, don't give up, Patrick. It's about the commitment. If you can commit wholeheartedly, commit yourself to the process, you'll be fine. You'll make it. That's the problem. A lot of people don't truly commit, and then they end up walking away when it gets hard. Hello, how come I don't have the same price? Bro, what's going on with you guys? No one has the same price today. What charts are you looking at? I mean, I have the same price here on our broker.
I don't think the live stream is that delayed though that you'd have like a difference in price.
No, bro, it's not. It's hardly even moving.
Oh.
Bro, you see, this is the problem with society. So I'm reading here something. Congratulations to all those who did not get 11 this is obviously someone in matric posting this. Congratulations to all those who did not get 11 distinctions, to those who barely passed, because the journey hasn't been an easy one. Blah 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 blah. 11 distinctions, absolutely amazing, but sometimes barely passing is far greater. Bro, are you fucking retarded? No, it's not. Society has really like idolized mediocrity now. It's retarded. No, why do you want to be below average? Why do you want to be average? Sorry, chat. I'm triggered.
You're allowed to get triggered, Cod. That's something like that, yeah.
Participation, like really? Obviously, as a kid, you know, I also these things started to develop already. Where we had like participation awards and whatever. But you know, as I grow up, I see it's a bunch of bullshit. How can you reward being average? It's because you want everyone to be average. There's something going on. Society wants you to be weak. So join the Monster Money memberships to be strong.
Hashtag ad. Hashtag transparency.
Hashtag Monster Money trading. The thing is, nothing in life is easy. Nothing in life is easy. And if you want to have a better life, you're gonna have to push through suffering. So if you're just gonna sit there and complain, you know, that's the life you're gonna get. I don't know. Everyone has their own choice. You can sit and suffer, but don't dare complain to me. I don't want to hear it.
Book on.
Yeah. What's up?
I'm gonna bounce to get down after the fetch Kobe.
Okay, cool.
Check it out, take it easy.
Wait, cheers, bro. Check you later, bro. Somebody said some people don't like the education system and will barely pass. If you're there, just do it. I'm not saying get 11 distinctions and have a 95% average, but you can't just be like, oh yeah, what do we need to pass? 20%. Oh, okay, I'll get 21. Like, what? No.
But the other thing is, like, okay, that's fine.
Your best.
If you don't like school, you don't give a fuck, you barely pass, whatever, that's fine. If that's what you want, cool. But don't go and like reward it. Don't say, yeah, that's great, well done, you barely passed. No. They must know that they could have done better. You're one of the things I like about Jordan Peterson, and it was very powerful what he said, you are not okay the way you are. And a lot of people say, you are okay the way you are. Like, no, you're not. You can always be better. The other thing is, when you tell someone you are okay the way you are, but they're not happy with themselves, how does that make them feel? Now they don't know what to do, because they're okay the way they are. They think, oh no, I'm just gonna stay like this. No, like, you can be better. Don't worry, you know, things will get better. Just pick yourself up and keep moving. Try. Actually try. Put some effort in. Don't be complacent. London gold bars are gonna be lit. Yeah, these buy ideas above 1928 are moving nicely. Like I say, I'm extremely happy to miss this move, because it was not part of my plan.
Pretty much setting up how it did yesterday in New York, where we first had to push up the confirmations and then we bought the break at the new highs.
Yeah. Yeah, those were the positions we had yesterday. So we got something similar going on where if we get the closure above 1934,750, we're still looking for buys above there.
Yeah, and it's also timing nicely with London Open coming up shortly.
Yeah, very nice. I'll tell you what, in terms of entries here, even if we can close above here on the hourly closes above 1933,500, we could look at impulse entry buys on the break of these highs.
I'll sort out the signal.
Okay, thanks, Jared. Yeah, I'm trading my own capital at the moment, but like we've discussed, I will do a funded from the beginning of Feb to document that year on the stream. And as part of the memberships, the idea is, since I've gone through the funded process, and you know, I'm trying to educate you guys on it, because it is an amazing opportunity, but you have to know your shit. So I would like to document that and show you guys that it's possible. Be like Chuck Norris and learn to read from a book. Be a man. How else do you learn to read, bro? Tarek, what firm are you with at the moment? First Class Forex Funds. Hey. Never heard of them. That's hectic. Tarek, that is quite hectic. Brad, yeah, no, Oanda, this is just for trading view. I'm not trading with Oanda. I use Dominion Markets. Sorry chat, I'm muted. Just saying gold. Hourly here, London Open. Closed below resistance, no top wick. Very tricky situation. GJ, obviously we're just getting that pullback right now. Still want to see support formed in this area. Otherwise, buys above 160. And to be honest, I might just have to call it a day. In terms of taking anything here on gold, yeah, it's tough with that candle with no top wick. At this point, better confirmations would be a 30-minute closing above here. Daily candles flipping back bullish. You know what, if we break those previous daily highs, I am expecting to see volume, that's for sure. At least 10 to 15 pips. Is Friday slower? It's the last business day of the week, you know, can be a little bit slower and freaky price action. Sometimes we do get volume, sometimes we don't. The other factor is we've had a very good week so far, so don't want to be taking suboptimal setups. But impulse entry above the highs to me are not looking terrible. Yeah, chat. I'm gonna have buy stops here on the break of previous daily highs at 193,400. $1935.4. And then the idea is here to use the current candle stop for about 37 pips. Targets here, about 45 pips. So what I'll do is I'll wait here, see how the 15 is closing in 30 minutes. If we come down to create a steeper bottom wick as well, I'll look at deleting these bar stops. So these are impulse entries based off the higher time frames here, and seeing that we have volume now at London Open. Even though we didn't get that candle closure we wanted, we can still see a lot of volume. We've got decent stop loss placement here if we're using break of previous daily highs as our bar stops and current hourly candle as our stop loss. Lots of volume as we move up to those highs. Oh, I got slipped, chat. But in here, a lot of volume as discussed. TP up here at 1940. I'm not break even just yet since I got slipped a little bit, but if you got in at the right entry price here, I would go break even. Pushing up nicely. We're either going to keep pushing up or see some rejection. So that's why you want to move stops to break even. Fuck, chat, I got slipped bad. No ways. I got slipped more than 10 pips.
What?
Oh,
I got slipped 3 pips. Mine is 1935.7.
chat, I'm closing purely based on the fact that I got slipped so bad. But I would be break even now. We hit that break even point.
The world's quickest trader.
Fuck. Dominion markets, bro. What? Okay, so I had bar stops at 1935.35. I got in at 1936.66. Bro, that's like 13 pips. Chat, nice trade. If you secured there, would have been about 15 pips. Very quick. But yeah, we got that volume there on the break of those highs, that's for sure. That 1 minute was like 30 pips. Anyway.
Does Dominion market have something that you can like fight the slippage, or is that just part of the game?
It wasn't bad, bro. I mean, I wasn't like a loss or anything. I closed my trade basically on break even.
Oh yeah.
Wayne, how much you get slipped, bro? Yeah, I hope that played out nicely for some of you. Otherwise, if you got slipped, I hope you managed risk there. I closed my entire position at break even. But I mean, we saw that volume come in. The idea was there. Crazy. We literally jumped into, 20 pips in like a second. Fuck.
So don't know whether to be like, is that a W?
Yeah, I'm also like, I don't know. I mean, for me, it's break even. I also got slipped 13 pips, man.
I mean, what broker are you with? Oh, I think we'll call it a PE.
Yeah. Yeah, let's be fair. I got out break even, and we have come back to break even. Yeah, so break even trade. W spam for the week. Why not?
I think so. 113 pips is not bad.
Yes, chat. Yes, chat.
Still are going to be hosting New York live calls with anybody that wants to join on Zoom. So we'll see you guys in New York session.
Yeah, we had about 37 pip stops here. Didn't close half. Closed full at 0.
Let me also go update that.
I'm here on the signals. I'll just copy paste to.
Okay.
You know what? At the end of the day, it was a very high probability trade. We had that volume, bullish on the daily, overall bullish sentiment, break of daily highs. Trade obviously just didn't play out with the spread for me. But still, nothing wrong with the trade. Unfortunately, just walking away with the break even. but still a pretty solid end to the week. Very solid. I'm actually still pretty happy with the trade, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for slippage that does occur in a market, that would have been a beautiful position. Or is a beautiful position.
Oh, fuck. $117 for the week. Very nice, clean week. Could still see us continue to push up here, but obviously I'm done for the day here. So chat, I hope everyone has a great weekend. Like Jared says, there will be the New York calls, the Zoom call. The link will be sent to the free Discord. So if you want to check that out, it's going to be very interesting. You're obviously more than welcome to check that out. Discord link is in the video description. Other than that, take it easy, guys. Same analysis really applies for now. GJ ideas still hold, still waiting for support or breaks above 160. Gold a little bit tricky after this move. I think you want to be patient and wait for the New York breakdowns and New York live calls to see, you know, where we're sitting, how we're setting up. Okay, cheers. I'm out here.
Thanks very much, Con.